Good morning. Welcome to the programme and thanks for joining us today. It's been a really busy night of breaking news. We're going to start with the terrible attack in Canada because at least 9 people have been killed and 25 injured in 2 shootings that took place at a school and also a nearby home in British Columbia. So those 2 shootings are believed to be connected.
The suspect is also dead and was found with self-inflicted gun wounds. A public alert sent to phones during the emergency described the shooter as a woman in a dress with brown hair. School shootings are incredibly rare in Canada. This is the worst one for some 35 years.
So it all took place in a really remote part of Canada. It's in the east of British Columbia, in a town called Tumbler Ridge. So that is more than 600 miles north of Vancouver, just to put it in context for you, and it has a population of around 2,400 people.
It's hard to know what to say on a night like tonight. This is the kind of thing that feels like it happens in other places and not close to home in a way that that this feels for so many British Columbians and Canadians. The devastation these families face, it's just impossible to understand what they're going through without going through it yourself. But I can say for myself, and I'm sure for many British Columbians, many Canadians, it makes us think about our kids' safety when they're going to school. We take it for granted. You go to school, you come home safe. And events like this give us pause about that safety that many Canadians have the privilege to enjoy across this country.
Molly's with us now. Molly, this obviously happened late evening or late afternoon, early evening in British Columbia time, earlier hours for us. What other reaction have we had so far?
Well, it's been described as one of the country's deadliest shooting incidents, and much rarer in Canada than they are in, say, the United States, for example, and the worst school shooting in more than 35 years. So a pretty rare thing what's happened. We know that 10 people have died, including the suspect who was found dead with a self-inflicted gun wound. 6 people were found dead inside the school. 1 victim died on their way to hospital and 2 others were found dead in a nearby property, which is believed by authorities to be connected to connected incidents. Police say they have identified the suspect, but they haven't yet named them. A public alert that was sent to people's phones described the shooter as a woman in a dress with brown hair, but that's as much as we know at the moment. They haven't yet given the details of what's believed to be the possible motive or how the shooter, the attacker, was connected potentially to any of the victims. And
so we think that we don't know that it's a female shooter. That hasn't been confirmed, but we've just got this alert that's
been sent to people's phones that's been suggested that, yeah, they haven't yet given further details about what they know. And we know as well that 25 other people were injured, some of them much more serious than others. Now, the Prime Minister, Mark Carney, has suspended his trip to the Munich Security Conference. He was supposed to be heading there. We've had a statement from him who said, "We're devastated by today's horrific shootings in Tumbler Ridge. My prayers and deepest condolences are with the families and friends who have lost loved ones to these horrific acts of violence. I join Canadians in grieving with those whose lives have been changed irreversibly today and in gratitude for the courage and selflessness of the first responders who risked their lives to protect their fellow citizens." The mayor of the town as well saying that he broke down when he heard about what's happened. He's lived there. It's a small, pretty remote town. He's lived there for 18 years and saying it's a really close-knit community and that he probably knew every one of the victims. So some really shocking news coming out of Canada overnight.
Indeed. Molly, great stuff. Thanks so much.